Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in to yet another Whiskey and Insurance podcast. It's your co-host, Talbot. Today, I'm actually really excited. This is episode 30. It's kind of a milestone for us. We're going to be talking about a great whiskey by Jefferson's Ocean. It's called Aged at Sea. Tune in a little bit longer to figure out what's happening in the industry, the changes and everything with NAR and Tesla and what they have done. If you guys have any questions, comment down below or reach out to us on LinkedIn. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh.
I knew he was going to do it. That's why I didn't say anything.
Back.
I didn't say anything because I knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
You just knew. You just
Right.
knew. I mean, I
just knew.
just knew.
Yeah. Yeah. this guy is.
Is that window back open?
We are back.
It is.
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you were getting pissed. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Well, I'll wait till he's done with that. But man, okay, perfect.
This
Look at
guy
the scenery again.
did.
Look at it.
Now it's going to get
Look
hot
at
again.
it.
Look at this.
Beautiful, baby.
I love it.
We
We
are
might
back.
The
just-
sun
we
is
might just
literally
adopt this place.
glistening
Yes.
off the water.
Yeah.
We might adopt this place.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
sun is glistening off the water today. This is awesome.
Marina 27 was gracious enough to host us again.
Yes.
Back at it again.
And
with
so-
the Marina 27.
Doesn't
Yes.
it make you want to just go jump in?
I wish.
I do. I
wanna
wish
get
it
on
was.
a boat
I wish it was
right on
100 degrees. I probably would go jump in.
Hey, what
Yeah.
if we did a podcast on your dad's boat?
That would be kind of wild, would it not be? That would be kind of wild.
That would be pretty cool.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned this July.
That'd be sick.
Coming from the Lake of the Ozarks.
Man, all seriousness, thank you so much again, Marina 27, for
Liz and
hosting us,
Lance,
sponsoring us.
shout out to you guys. Shout out to Marina 27.
Yeah.
Want a nice spot for date night with the wife,
Yeah.
spouse, girlfriend,
Yeah.
or maybe a first date. You want to impress.
Ooh.
You want to impress somebody. Bring them
Yeah.
on out to Marina 27. They'll take care of you. I can trust me. They
Yeah.
will. They will take care of
Absolutely. If you wanted just a nice, subtle spot on the water,
you. Nice
with-
steak.
Yes.
Good bottle of red wine.
Yes.
We're about to
Maybe
see some steak
maybe
after this.
cap off the night with an
Oh,
old
man.
fashioned.
Beautiful. They
Yeah.
set the mood. They
Yes.
set everything for you, and so they do a dang good job of that. So
Yeah,
it's a great
absolutely.
place to eat.
Maybe Marina
Oh,
27.
oh,
I
whoa,
got-
you're
I'm sporting it.
Oh, they're a real sponsor,
He's
baby.
sponsored. He's
We're-
They're a
sponsored.
real sponsor, baby.
We're sponsored by Marina.
You know, that's
27.
crazy that
Yeah.
we don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
coming
talk
soon.
You gotta talk to Lance.
Lance.
Lance?
Lance, we coming for
Lance,
you.
I don't know you.
We coming for you.
We're coming.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but,
That's
but
fantastic.
on the real, again,
Appreciate
thank you to
it.
Marina 27 for sponsoring last week's episode and for sponsoring this week's episode. Very grateful.
Absolutely.
We'll be back. I know we will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Got to.
Well, let's get to the good
yeah,
stuff.
what do
man.
we
got
going on today?
Talk to
We-
me, Talbot.
Have Jefferson's Ocean
Ooh,
Aged at Sea.
aged at sea.
A blend of straight bourbon whiskey, very small batch. 45%. You want to redeem yourself?
90.
Nice. There you go. That was
He
a
wasn't
quick
gonna mess up again.
one. No, that was a quick one. That was a quick
No.
one. So, I'm excited about this. Even though I am not trying it, I've had this.
Okay.
I actually have this in my collection.
Okay.
So, let me tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
So you have it in your collection and
I
you've
do.
tried it?
Yes.
Nice. You like
Good
it?
for you.
Mhm. I think it's good.
Cool.
I think it's very good. In 2008, while aboard the ship of the fellow Kentucky native,
Broad.
Jefferson's master blender, Trey Zoeller, got a wild idea. As he watched the whiskey
smells
swirl in his glass, compelled by the constant rock of the waves, he pondered, what might happen to a barrel of bourbon if it were aged at sea? The rest, as they say, is history.
I love that. That's
That's
when
pretty
you,
dang cool.
When you have read these, that right there is probably my
That's his
favorite
best
one. I will say, I was sitting there and I was picturing myself while you were talking. I was like, what would it have been like in the 1800s, 1900s? I'm just on this ship
Yeah.
and I've got my own barrel of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like on the ship. I was kind of like rocking with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were kind of like, your voiceover was just like, it set the mood.
Did you like that?
Yeah. But what I will say is that was the first one where I like actually got
Felt
into the
it.
mood.
Yeah.
Felt it.
yeah.
And I was like, man,
Should I repeat it?
that would have been kind of cool. Yeah, do it again.
Okay.
Let the audience hear that.
In
double
2008, while aboard the ship of the fellow Kentucky native, Jefferson's master blender, Trey Zoeller, got a wild idea. as he watched the whiskey swirl in his glass. Compelled by the constant rock of the waves, he pondered, what might happen to a barrel of bourbon if it were aged at sea? The rest, as they say, is history.
I love that. I just love that, you know. And that was in 08. That's not even the 1800s.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I was going to let you ride with it.
Yeah,
I like
but
that.
but even still, think of the 1800s. You know, like have you ever read the books like in the Northeast? And you got like you've got the Boston fog,
Right,
and or the, you know, just that northeastern fog, and you got the wooden boats. And, you know,
Yeah.
I
this
like that.
pirate life. Like I just think whiskey, barrels, aged at sea. That's just
It's
like
a vibe.
You
It's
know
a
what I
vibe.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
like
why
it
we
a lot.
definitely need to
Yeah.
make a Whiskey and Insurance podcast episode on the water.
Here you go.
On a boat.
Here you go.
On a boat.
You're still,
That would-
you're still
that-
pitching for
I
it.
love it.
Let's
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
All right, what
Let's
do you
get
smell?
to it, man.
What do you smell?
Okay,
smell
let's
it.
see if we can get this one.
I smell
Last week I
berries.
didn't do well.
I smell berries.
Okay.
Vanilla.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong.
Vanilla. Honey.
Wrong.
He's
Wrong.
Just okay, wait a minute.
Wow.
Let's try.
The nose is different than the flavor, just letting you know.
I can smell.
Think of,
I'm telling you, I can smell vanilla
think-
and honey
okay,
in this. Vanilla
okay.
and honey is in
It's
this.
not in it.
Even off the taste.
Correct.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm committed.
Cinnamon.
That's in the flavor.
Ooh.
Roz, hit me with it.
Give me that.
That's in the flavor.
Give me that. Yeah.
He still can't hear it.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, he can hear it. Yeah, it's
We gotta
annoying.
figure
I
it
know,
out.
I
We
know,
gotta
I know.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish this podcast. We're not leaving until this is
That's
figured
done.
out.
Okay, on the nose, since I don't think you guys are good at
Okay, just go ahead and give it to us.
Basil.
creme brulee,
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
What
not
the
getting
hell,
that one.
man. I'm not guessing a dessert. on
Creme brulee.
sweet tobacco,
Hell no.
And-
That's cool though.
I will say I could get the little tobacco off this.
and sea spray.
What? What is sea spray?
I don't know.
All right.
It sounds like a little bit of they've got some salt water or something they've sprayed. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, probably. That's what it is. That's what it is, Luke.
I'm getting peach.
I bet you are. You're Celsius. I bet you
What are
getting-
you? 30 days now?
Yeah, 33.
Good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm it's hard.
Yeah. 75 hard.
Yeah,
Yeah. It would be if it was easy, everybody do it like Marquand.
correct. I'm gonna let that rock. I'm gonna let that slide, and I'm gonna enjoy
I'm guessing
myself.
he is. I mean, last week he was taking jabs at me. This
Yeah,
week
yeah.
I guess
I
he's
mean,
coming
it's-
after you, baby.
That's okay. I'm gonna let him have it.
Yeah.
Wait till the cameras cut off.
Yeah, wait till the cameras cut off, and we are
ain't
gonna
doing
just
nothing. He
absolutely
ain't doing
come
nothing.
after Talbot.
Flavor. Should we taste?
Let's
Yeah,
taste
let's
it.
do it.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Whiskey for the souls,
insurance for the
wallets.
So we already got cinnamon.
Oh wow.
That's really good, bro.
He don't like it. Look at it. He doesn't like
I
it.
like it. I like it.
You know what's
Ooh.
you know what's in this?
What?
Nuts.
No.
Pine nuts. No nuts at all. You tell me there's
let
no
me
nut.
let me look. I'm looking at the.
I
If
can
price.
there's nuts in here, I'm gonna crack up.
I'm just telling you, man. I can taste it.
Okay, so the price of bottle. Oh, never mind. It's more than I thought. 82.
Oh wow.
And alcohol volume, like I said, 45%, 90 proof. There's no nuts. But the finish that you're tasting, long, smooth finish that thoroughly coats the palate with notes of classic Cracker Jacks and sea salt. Yeah, I'm taking it. You don't get that.
So we had cinnamon.
Flavor. Yeah, cinnamon. Don't look it up.
No, I'm not looking it up.
We had cinnamon. What else? What else? What else?
You have one of them in here that we've said before that you might get.
Is it a fruit?
No.
Licorice?
Think of a candy.
Not licorice.
No.
Do you know what
Cherry?
a Cracker Jack is?
Yes.
What is it?
We used to eat Cracker Jacks at the baseball game all the time.
And what does Cracker Jacks have in it?
Does it have nuts in it?
Peanuts.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going way too far.
Yeah.
You and
So
this
you were
whole
right.
nut thing. You and this whole
You're
nut
right.
thing.
That's
I'm just
crazy
telling
how
you,
you felt that. How you knew
I
that.
just knew right away. I
That's
can
so
taste it.
weird to me.
I can taste it. It's got a different, distinct flavor on it. I'm just telling you, it does.
That is super
All right.
weird. That is
Well,
super weird.
Get past that
Okay.
because that's
Get past it.
stupid.
The flavor is a little better.
Okay, but what's
than the
also
others.
in Cracker Jacks?
Caramel.
Good. Caramel. Hit him with it.
Hit him.
Okay, what
I'm
else?
coming after Rod's.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
Rod's
blaming
fault.
this one on you.
All right, what else?
This was Mark Horn. I now know how.
Yeah.
fresh
You
cut
got
shades
three
with it.
things. You got three things.
Okay, so we got cinnamon. We got
We got caramel.
Caramel.
We got.
what else? What else could be?
Is there any
I already
stone fruits in
I already
there?
No
gave
fruit?
you one.
Yeah, I already forgot. What was that one that you gave us?
Sea salt.
Sea salt.
Sea salt. Sea salt spray.
Give me that.
No, you don't get that.
Yeah, you literally are the ones.
I was just gonna get on the
You don't
bullshit.
get that. No.
All right, two
Just give
left.
it to us.
Two
Come
left.
on. Just give it to us.
Light brown sugar,
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I could see that. I do get a sweetness out of this.
hint of espresso.
Oh wow, really?
Interesting. I will say this isn't as bad as that one I got in Vale. Man, 10th Mountain. I'm
Oh, it's
sorry.
so good. That
No.
10th Mountain is so good.
That
like-
10th
you didn't
Mountain
like that
whiskey.
one at all.
I've been freaking bashing on them since we've got that one. And I
It's
picked
so
that bottle up.
good too.
I just can you not taste the nut flavor in the drinks?
I can't. So it cracks me up that you can.
I mean, it's so distinct for him.
It
It's
is.
crazy.
It is.
He's spotting it.
I just
That's the first thing he
immediately-
said.
First thing I said, there's nuts in
It's
this.
nuts in it.
It's
And
just
come to
stupid.
find out,
It's just stupid.
it's nuts in it.
Yeah,
just
you
so
try to tell me
stupid.
Cracker Jacks. I'm like,
Okay,
dude, that's what I like. I
sorry.
looked at you when you said Cracker Jacks. I'm like, I'm almost sure peanuts are a part of Cracker Jacks. So
But you like peanut butter.
I do. I like peanut butter. I mean, I don't love it. I even love peanuts. When I go to the baseball game, I'll eat peanuts.
Yeah.
I love almonds. I love, like it's not like I hate nuts. I just don't like it in the whiskey. The flavor in a whiskey just doesn't set the mood for me. So it's interesting.
All right.
Ratings.
Ratings. What you got?
I'll go first. 6.
6. That's good. That was not good.
That
but
was just rolled off the
That was
tongue. I'll go
quick.
for a 6.
if it has peanuts in it, 6.
Yeah,
Yep,
6.
it's
That's
got
it.
nuts in
6.
it. Yep.
I won't give it a 6. I'm not gonna go that low. I like the taste. It's kind of smooth. It goes down well.
And I was so disappointed.
He's still on
I'm
this
sitting
shit, bro.
here,
He's still
the
on this
story, the being at
You're rocking on the
sea, I'm rocking on the
boats.
boat. I'm watching my whiskey swirl in my glass.
Damn.
And then, boom, I get hit with this freaking nut flavor. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Jefferson Ocean, whatever this is, it didn't do it for me.
There we go.
It didn't do it for me. Gosh. All right, go
Well,
ahead, Mark One.
I'm not gonna give it a 6. I'll give it about a 7, 7.5 is what I'll give it. I think it went down smooth. I love the story. It was pretty cool, but it's not that terrible. I like it. 7.5.
Yeah.
And you can't give it a rating, so it is what it is.
He's
Let's
got
t-
peach.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'll give you
Peach
what
one.
I usually, because I've drank it.
Oh, you've
before.
drank it. I forgot. Go ahead.
I mean, I'd probably give it a high 7. Probably give it a 7, 7, 7, 8.
Mhm.
I think it's a little overpriced for the bottle, but
That part.
I think it's a good bottle.
What was the value again?
82.
$82. Okay.
I'm not paying $82 for
For
this
that,
bottle.
you're not.
Well, yeah,
no,
you're not
I
paying-
wouldn't
You're
either.
not paying 7 for
Hey, guess
anything
what?
that has nuts in it.
Guess
You
what?
wouldn't even pay $7.
Correct.
Not when I can get Remus
Yeah, exactly.
for 40.
I'm gonna go get 2 bottles of Remus
You dang right.
every day.
You
Do I
damn
know? So
right.
damn right, this thing's 6.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, that's the one, baby.
All right.
All right, let's toast it one last time.
All right.
Whiskey for the souls, insurance for the wallets. Sorry. Oh,
That's crazy.
sorry.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. We're going to take a break.
Mark Juan's going to
Little
run in
Apollo.
here. He's actually coming in on
Shout
a
out-
jet ski this time.
Shout out to our
Yeah.
other Apollo sponsor.
Exactly.
Our other sponsor, Apollo, is what I should have.
Shout out.
Boom.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job.
Welcome back.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
But keep that. Okay. I don't like that.
You didn't like that? Wait a second.
uh,
Oh, you said like keep that. Like
Yeah,
bury it.
Yeah, very correct. Keep that.
Let me repeat myself. Welcome back.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
so
There you go.
lame,
There you
bro.
go,
That's so
man.
lame.
Yeah, but you tried,
whatever
brother.
you just did,
Keep that.
keep that.
Keep that.
Soundboard.
Yeah.
Soundboard.
Keep that.
Rods, you gotta, yeah.
Keep that.
You got really good soundboards. I gotta give it to you, man.
You got to give us one clear one right now, so we have it. Say it right now. Keep.
Yeah, keep that. Yeah, baby, record
New
that.
soundboard going in after this episode.
Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome.
So tragic.
All right, so
What we
guys,
got?
I think what we're talking about today, there's been some news that's been released that impacts a large majority of Americans. NAR, about 4 to 5 weeks. The
What does that stand for?
National Association of Realtors,
Wow.
out of Chicago.
Okay.
They just settled a lawsuit, I think $410 million around commissions for realtors.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So massive change, massive industry, disruption. It's a disruptor for realtors, real estate agents.
What did that do?
So essentially, what it did is it created price transparency for buyers. So they could see, whenever they would have put an offer on a house, they can see the commission, that the realtors are receiving on that end. It's going to be, create a little bit more on the negotiation side. I think you're going to see some realtors or real estate agents, cut. The normal real estate agent fee is 3%, so a total 6% of a deal or a transaction.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see that 6 come down to the 4 and 5 range, just because it's creating price transparency.
See-
And you have like all these like Zillows, and you have like the where you can even buy
Trulia.
home. Yeah, Trulia. You can buy homes.
Open Door.
Redfin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Realtor.com.
Right.
You have all these like apps now that you can go like offer a home without even using a realtor. So,
Right.
I think it actually, this is the part that sucks because I don't really like change, period. Especially when a government gets involved at an industry perspective. I think this hurts the normal realtor, your everyday realtor, and it helps the big corporations because the big corporations are doing volume trades anyways.
Yeah,
The Redfins, the Realtor.coms, they're trading on mass volume, and people are buying houses without even stepping foot into a house. Right, that's been the big thing the last 5 years.
Right.
Just, sight unseen.
Yeah.
And I think this really hurts the little people or the smaller agent. I say little people. I'm not meaning that derogatory. I'm just saying
We know.
compared to a corporation,
Right.
you're small. You could even have a 100-man shop or a 100-man real estate shop, real estate agent shop, and that's still small compared to the massive,
Right.
think BlackRock.
Right.
How much real estate has BlackRock bought?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, exactly. There's things like that where I think you're going to see it create a lot of realtors to leave and exit the industry because they're going to struggle to make funds. Because even when you take a normal transaction for people that aren't in the real estate agency or real estate world, if you've got 3% and 3%, you've got the buying agent that's getting 3, and you've got the selling agent that's getting 3.
Yep.
Now, if you represent both, then you can potentially get 6, but that's also a little tricky. But normally, most transactions are 3 and 3. Well, if I'm a realtor and let's say I work for Reese Nichols, right, you're going to have brokerage fees that go to Reese Nichols. And I don't know, you can look at 25 basis points or 50 basis points. So when I say basis points, that means like a 1/4% or, 50 half of a percent. 50 basis points would be 0.5%.
Right.
Of that 3, so you got 2.5 that's left over. Then underneath those Reese Nichols, you've got, let's just call it Talbot Talbot Real Estate Agency, right? And then you have 50 brokers underneath you or real estate agents. Well, you're going to also take a fee. So most of your realtors are going to earn like 2% to 2.25% on a transaction. You're going to receive about 1/4 or 50, basis points, and then 1/4 goes to the top brokerage, aka Reese Nichols. That's how most transactions. I did a very lengthy explanation, but I want to make sure everybody understood that. And then there's no longer that same spread. So now, if you're only taking 4 to 5% total in a deal, and you got 2.5 and 2.5 going to buying and selling. Now that realtor at the bottom, who's the one who found the buyer
Right.
or found the seller, they're the ones that are going to get hurt.
Right.
Because Reese Nichols isn't going
They're
to
still going to take their percent.
they're going to take their percent, and rightfully so. I'm
Absolutely.
not blaming.
Absolutely. They
them,
have to get
you know,
theirs.
because
Absolutely.
Right.
that's the reality. But now the people at the bottom are getting squeezed.
Yep.
The normal everyday real estate agent, and that's what's going to force realtors out of business. Because they're going to be like, do I really want to take a 0.5 point hit?
Yep.
You know, it's a commission cut.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
what it is.
essentially what it is.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
That is the crazy part because that has like I have a separate view on that just because like
Yeah.
of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like that would suck if we had to disclose what we were making
Yeah.
on every deal.
Yeah.
I feel
It
like
takes
that.
your leverage away. You know, it
Yeah.
takes your leverage away.
And
yeah.
that's because
And
like
because everybody wants to negotiate. That,
Right.
Right.
Everybody.
and if you
and
could
peop-
negotiate insurance, we'd all be screwed.
Oh man. Oh man.
And people are still going to be able to get 6 points.
Yeah, of
like
course.
that's still going to be available out there. But the problem that's going to be is you're going to have all these other brokers or real estate agents that are out there that are going to be charging 4 and 5% to get business. So if you don't lower your standard, then you're going to lose out on business.
Yep.
They're going to say, well, if you're not willing to take less than
go
6,
to
I'm going to
this 5.
I'm going to go to Rodner over here who's going to do it for us for 5.
Right.
That's what's
now
gonna
they can
happen.
play back and forth.
Correct.
You know,
It's
and-
driving that
yep,
cost down.
That's all it is doing.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. I think it all comes back to when we put it in perspective. Even when we talk about insurance, right? Let's bring it back home to what we do in the industry that we're operating in. Change is something that is going to happen. Excuse me. You know, no matter what. You know, no one. I bet you know the real estate agents were not expecting this.
Yeah.
No.
You know, this was a hit.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now that's just what it is. Especially with again going back to
Oh
insurance.
yeah, people are going
we
to
have
learn
those changes.
how to adapt and go
Correct.
make money. I mean,
Correct.
just like what we've had to adapt whenever they brought Obamacare into law.
There you go.
and
Right.
Completely
Correct.
changed insurance. So, you know, that's the challenge. Is
Yep.
I don't really, you know, it's kind of frustrating. Once again, we're allowing a lawsuit or the government or whatever to come in and play with people's money where they've been, you know, earning a hard living.
Right.
So, you know, it's definitely changed. I never like to see that happen negatively because all what's happening, we've talked on this like 3 episodes ago,
Yeah.
2 episodes ago, something like that. It's one of our last 4. We talked about money.
Yep.
We talked about what
Economy, yeah.
$100,000
Yep.
goes
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
today.
Economics. Yep.
And we touched on all economics.
Yep.
The government, the NAR, have now decided, all right, we're taking part of your money and we're slashing it. We're going to give price transparency to the buyers. Now, buyers, on the other hand, so you can look at this as a positive.
They're on the
So
upside.
If you're buying a house
Yep.
or in the mode to buy a house,
Yep.
buyers have a little bit more control. They can impact how much they're willing to pay from a closing cost
Yep. Right.
perspective or buying. You know, they've got realtor fees as part of your closing cost.
Yep.
So all this stuff impacts this.
Yep.
And it's just wild to kind of follow the money. But once again, I don't like other massive organizations and or the government getting involved and saying, hey, we're going to control how much money you guys get.
Yeah.
I just don't like that.
I mean, that's what. Yeah.
No.
Imagine if the government came in and said, hey, Talbot, you can only make, or the agency can only make, let's just say it's 50% less than what we do.
Right.
How would you handle that? Because now
you
the agency
go home
earns
and sit
50%
down
less.
and think about it.
Now
Yeah.
you would have to earn 50% less. We're all both earning
Right.
50% less.
Right.
Right. And so it's just, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It rubs me the wrong way that that's what's happening.
Agreed. That's what I was kind of getting at too.
So
That.
I don't like it.
Yep.
As a buyer of real estate, you naturally are going to like it.
Right.
Absolutely.
But if you look at it as a global picture, I don't know. It's
We'll see.
it's kind of fucked
and
up.
where
Yeah,
my,
it is.
Where
It
my
is. It
mind
really
goes,
is.
It's kind of fucked up.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
and where my mind goes, now you think about all the people that buy rental properties, because you know, like now there's gonna be such an influx in that.
oh yeah.
Absolutely. No one's gonna be buying. I feel like no one's gonna be buying homes anymore.
Right.
Because you know what? I'm not even gonna play this game over here.
Right.
I'm gonna go here
Yeah.
and rent this property for this rate,
Right.
and I'll be okay.
Or vice versa, or we could just see an influx of Zillow or whatever, or Trulia, or and just not having any real estate agents.
Yeah.
Then
Where's the personal touch?
right, and then you're screwed
You
because
want to know
then-
what Zillow can't do if you're trying to buy a home in Houston and you're living in Kansas City and you're trying to relocate? Zillow can't tell you about the neighborhood.
right.
It can't tell you, you know,
Gives
what
you
the
a
school,
score
what
out
the,
of 10,
what
but
the
it
school
doesn't
district
matter.
looks like.
Right.
Like, I don't want to see 4 out of 5 on schools.
Right. Like, what's that mean?
What the hell does that mean?
Exactly.
I want to go look
Exactly.
at the schools. How are they kept up?
Yeah, because
Exactly.
Yeah,
you think about Lee Summit, for instance, where we all grew up. I mean, you look at Lee Summit West and Lee Summit North and Lee Summit; those are all 6 out of 10 schools, and I would think they're much higher than that because I went there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I think Lee Summit West is a great school.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's what's crazy. You know, it's like you can't trust that.
Nope.
You
Can't
gotta
trust
trust somebody in person
Correct.
that's been around the market that knows. You know,
Yeah.
and so that's
Maybe if I was bulk buying, once again, companies
Right.
like BlackRock. Who's the massive one that's bought tons and tons and tons of real estate? It's on my Wall Street Journal all the time.
I don't know.
Oh well, it's like a company like BlackRock. They just go and acquire pieces of real estate all over the world. They're like a multi-billion,
Just to
if
resell?
not trillion-dollar company. No, just to hold
Oh, weird.
real estate holdings. It's like
And then
they
they rent?
view it like gold.
And then they rent.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So,
But that's another thing. You're gonna see a lot more people renting.
Yeah.
And you might even see a lot more real estate agents going to renting because you can't really negotiate that.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
That's where rental properties are going to come into play. I see a big influx in rental properties now, to be honest. A lot more people who aren't even real estate agent, just your everyday people buying real estate
Yeah.
for rental.
But I want to put a different spin on this. I want to put a different perspective on this from the industry of real estate, right? And just any industry, right? Sales. Let's just talk sales, right?
Okay.
When that happens, when change comes like that and fast and something happens and it disrupts everything, as Luke said earlier, you know, it's one thing that his father, Scott, has taught a lot of us.
I was about to say that, yeah.
When this comes, you have a choice to make.
Two decisions.
Yeah. You can run and hide. You can throw a fit. You can complain, or
Adapt and conquer.
correct. You know, you have that option. You know, what are you gonna do, right? As a real estate, if we're talking about real estate industry,
Right.
What are you gonna do as an agent?
Yeah.
You know, you can hide, you can run, or you can buckle down
Yep.
and go and go in the direction. Run to it.
Yeah.
Don't run away from the issues. Run to the issues
Yeah.
and be the solution to
first
the
one
issues
there.
that are there.
And it's crazy. My mind was spinning when you were saying that. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt. But
no, absolutely.
when he was saying how now you're going to have competition between real estate agents, I can see that.
Yeah.
But I also see where the real estate agents, like you said, are going to buckle down and be like, no, we're fixed on 6%. Then when you see that, then on the buyer, it's like, okay, well, he won't come down. This guy won't come down. This guy won't come down. I just got to pay the 6%. Then it goes down to personality. Because I think at the end of the day, like, there's going to be so many realtors that are like, no, like, we're trying to make a living too. I know I want to get you the best price, and
That's
I
a
will,
good point.
but I still need to get my share.
If I was a realtor, I'd say you're paying for what you get.
No, absolutely.
I'll do it for 4%.
That's a
but
good point.
But I'm going to do a half-ass job
If you want to pay me 6, and this thing's gonna get sold in 3 weeks.
for sure. Yeah, no,
That's what I would say.
Yeah,
Straight up.
absolutely. I get that.
I don't know if you could hear me because I was kind of back here.
Yeah,
No.
probably could. But yeah, no, I mean that 100%. I agree with that. I mean, because like I said, we're all in sales. We understand what we do, and what we do is right, and what we do we believe in. So it's like you gotta get your own fish.
Yep.
You know, you
Yep.
gotta eat.
Absolutely.
So
No,
I get that.
Yeah. So
But talk about change in just business in general.
yeah.
I want to take a very broad step
Okay.
to Tesla.
Uh-oh. You bringing up
Because-
Tesla. Okay, come on.
Well, and it's just a big thing. Rodner pitched in my ear too, but like you think about Tesla, they were one of the first all electric cars to
Yeah.
come into just the car manufacturer,
Yeah.
you know, whole scenery. And now you're looking at, I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Mercedes or Kia, but they said they want to be fully electric by 2030.
Wow.
And I'm like,
I hope that doesn't happen.
no, because like you got car enthusiasts like us that are like, dude, I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want my gas. Give me
I
my-
love electric
give me
cars.
my
I love
gas.
Teslas.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna have an electric car or a gas powered car as well.
Yeah.
Or diesel. I'm gonna have me a truck. No, but it's just like you want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like it. That's never, to me. That will never happen. You will never see all electric cars on the road. There's no shot. There's too many people that love old cars, that cherish old cars. That you'll never.
I'm just being honest. I mean, I don't know if I'd buy an electric car.
Really?
Yep.
What I'm genuinely asking you this. What scares you or what defers you from that? Because I have a rebuttal, or I have kind of a thing of why people are scared.
Should.
Why they're scared to buy
Oh
one.
no, my biggest reason is just look at California.
Yeah.
You've got rolling blackouts. So picture this with me. You got an electric car. Yep. We're moving to electric cars. All those electric cars require power plants to support the power supply to charge your car.
Yep.
That power plant actually burns more coal, believe it or not,
Right.
than what a gas-powered vehicle would do and pollute society.
Well, and a lithium
Besides the
battery is not healthy for the environment either.
Correct. And we haven't even gone there yet either.
Right.
Lithium batteries, same thing. Furthermore, we have rolling blackouts going on.
Right.
You have your car, it's not charged.
Right.
Rolling blackout, you can't charge your car.
Yep.
You need to go somewhere. You only have an electric car. How you getting there?
Exactly. Yeah, walk now or Uber.
So
But yeah, that is another
my
thing.
mindset.
And another
And
thing.
California has had rolling blackouts for days.
Oh yeah.
Days.
yeah.
Imagine if you had traveled and you're like, fuck, I forgot to plug my car in.
Right.
And then you have a rolling blackout for 2 days.
Yeah, you're screwed.
You couldn't get to work.
Right.
You think of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just.
Think of it like your phone. Think of the car
Right.
as your phone.
Right.
Yeah.
If your phone dies and there's no charger inside,
Can't make money.
what
man.
happens?
You can't, well,
Your whole
one.
world is cut off.
Yeah, you can't make money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
no,
so-
and that's another thing. Like another opposite spectrum of that, they control everything. They can literally control your car. And the scariest thing about Tesla that I don't like, if your car is dead and you're stranded, you cannot get out. Your door will not open.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
a fun
if
fact.
your car dies and you're inside of it, it will not open. You have to break the window to get out.
I'm definitely doing that. I don't like the.
Oh no, I'm breaking.
I would-
that shit is
I would
broken
freak
in a
out.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're in Texas, too, and it's 105 degrees.
No, you're screwed.
You need to get out.
Yeah.
Or else you'll die.
You will
That's
die.
a safety hazard.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well,
That
that's
is
what
a
I'm
real
saying.
big
Well,
safety
think about it
Yeah.
though. It's literally all electric. Everything is computer
Tesla
oriented.
needs to create a way to manually get out
See
of that damn.
that? Well, that's what
it
I
has
think.
to be something.
Yeah, I mean, good God.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Besides
people-
breaking a window.
People can die.
I
Yes.
know. Well, it's
or
big.
imagine if you drove
dogs.
in the
Imagine if
water.
a dog
How
is
many times a car goes into water? And
Exactly.
what, you think the freaking electric car is going to work
Open.
then and
Yeah.
open?
Yeah.
No.
No, that is crazy. But well, in another story, yeah, that's crazy. But there was one dude that bashed Elon on Twitter, and he had a Tesla, and he went out to his car the next day, and it literally popped up on a screen. And it said, "You've been trolled," and it had a picture of Elon, and he locked his car. He couldn't drive it for like 30 minutes.
Are you serious?
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. They can control.
Oh, yeah. It's
Everything.
a computer, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
That's why.
You
That's
ever
why
gotten a virus on a
have
computer?
you literally have software updates, and they just send it to your Tesla, and then you click update, and it updates, and then your car's.
I don't like
I
that.
just don't like that.
I don't like
that's
it.
Not. That's
See,
not
and my parents have a Tesla. That's why I'm like, it's weird because I enjoy driving it. I love it. It's fast as shit, but it's scary.
I don't
And
like it.
trust me, I like Elon. I like Tesla. I've bought and sold Tesla stock and made a lot of money off Tesla.
Right.
I believe in the product and the
Yeah.
things that they do,
For sure.
but I don't think I could own one.
Yeah. Well, see, and it's just like when all these companies are trying to say that they're trying to be better for the economy to go electric, it doesn't sit well with me because lithium battery, the way you make a lithium battery, you burn so much stuff is not good for the environment at all.
Just think of powering your dang vehicle,
Right.
charging it.
right.
You got to
put
get
off-
that from your freaking power plant.
Literally, you get
the
off
power plant
so
will
much.
legit need to burn more
Yeah.
coal to
The
charge those
only
vehicles.
way, and this is the way my parents do it, the only way I think is good is solar. My parents have solar panels. And I think that is a beneficial way to do that
Yeah.
because you're getting it from the sun. I think solar panels are great.
I think that I love it. I mean, the conversation that we're having is all about change.
Yeah,
it
I
could
mean-
go from electric cars to.
If I were to buy an
you know,
electric car
NAR.
too, by the way, it would be a Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, they're the
I'm
most
not
trusted.
buying no Mercedes.
course.
No. EQS? No.
Yeah.
Heck
Sorry.
no.
I don't care
I
how
drove
many
one of
LEDs
those.
you put inside.
Heck
no.
no. Heck
And
no.
Tesla, to me, is the only one that looks good. All the other electric cars look like a damn bubble.
Correct.
I think they look.
And you were talking about change. You were
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
Change. Raj is pointing at us. We got to wrap it up. But
Man, did we really get through 30?
Yeah,
Holy
we did.
crap, we got to
Absolutely.
36 minutes.
And so
really
he's been.
fast.
Okay, I got you, Raj. Don't
no,
worry
no,
about it.
no,
I got
no,
you,
no.
Raj. No, but no.
I didn't even
it's-
realize. I didn't realize how long. It was.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that?
No, it
I
didn't
felt
feel like that
I
at
felt
all.
Once again,
Didn't feel like that.
we made a promise. We've had a couple episodes that have gone longer than normal. We made the promise to try and bring you shorter episodes because we want you to feel like you're getting valuable content.
Absolutely. No, I mean, I agree. Just to wrap it all up, it's all about change no matter what industry you're in. It could be the car industry. It could be real estate industry, insurance industry.
Yep.
It's going to happen at some point in time. Now, what I want you guys to take away from it is you have a decision. How are you gonna respond to it, right? It's good and bad in any situation that we deal with. So make the decision and go full out with whatever decision that is.
Yeah.
And so that's just what it is. The world is forever evolving, and we got to adapt.
Absolutely. Last question I'm going to ask Luke. Just because. Would you ever buy an electric boat if they made an electric boat? Because Elon's trying to make an electric boat or a yacht.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't trust that on the water. I wouldn't trust in anything.
Yeah,
You just get
electric on the
electrocuted.
water.
It's kind of interesting for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd look at it, but like anything, whenever you're first to market and you're trying to create, there's just going to be
A
problems.
lot.
Oh,
of,
for sure.
So, I don't know, man. I'm not very sold out on all this all electric. If I'm being quite honest.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to take away from Mark
Yeah.
Juan because that was really good. But
Yeah.
No.
You got a decision to make.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you look
Absolutely.
at look at my weed eater and blower that I use for mowing the lawn.
Electric?
Gas.
Oh, yeah.
I bought electric, and it's just so weak. It's
Yeah.
so weak.
It's so underpowered. For
Yeah,
sure.
and they say, "Oh, the strongest." I've gone to Home Depot and I've gotten the strongest one. Whatever
Right.
it is, it's like a tenth of gas powered
Right.
blower.
Yep.
A tenth. Man, that's what your strongest one can do.
Yeah.
And I know that the Tesla and all these cars, they're making things that can go faster and go longer and all this
Right.
stuff. But I mean,
Or better for the
Yeah, I just-
economy.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
believe
just-
in that.
yeah, it's definitely not better for the economy.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they all
it
claim.
is,
Yeah,
it
that's what
is
they all
because you're
claim.
not.
Yeah, because you're not buying gas, you're
Right.
not burning
Correct.
fuel.
Correct.
But
But
yeah, no,
Russ really wants us to wrap.
man, he's like, man, we got to get going.
All right,
He's got
let's
a
do
one
it.
chair to sell.
Exactly.
Let's roll it out.
Appreciate y'all.
Whiskey
Yeah.
for the soul.
Insurance
Insurance for the wallets. Till next time, guys.